I think for the future of industrial in southeast Queensland is really linked to sort of key precincts. So when you look at the Trade Coast, when you look at sort of what John's offering is at the airport, what our offering is here, between obviously those two groups, we have significant land holdings that are going to satisfy sort of southeast Queensland industrial demands into the future. A lot of industrial areas are now fully consumed. I think over time we'll see obviously a rejuvenation or regeneration of some of those older areas. We are seeing sort of obviously industrial becoming quite attractive institutionally as an asset class, and what that will bring is more investment. It's actually driving up site values, so we're seeing sort of rents starting to increase. But I think southeast Queensland's well positioned, as John touched on earlier, gateway to sort of Queensland, gateway to southeast Asia. When you think about travel times from Brisbane compared to other capital city ports, we have very strong advantages. For the port, we've got quite a defined catchment, so when we look at sort of our agricultural exports, for example, that's quite a contestable sort of area, but obviously with the connections that we have here to the port, be they rail or road, obviously provides some significant advantages for us. One of our challenges, I think, quite clearly is sort of getting that rail connection. We've clearly sort of stated that the port needs to be thinking, and the state government and the federal governments need to be thinking about dedicated freight rail connection. We have rail connection to the port. We're thinking 20, 30, 40 years into the future, that dedication of a freight rail connection to the port, which links hinterland to obviously exports and to the port, is critical. So we'll continue to sort of move along that agenda.
And I think specifically on Trade Coast, when you look at the various precincts, Trade Coast values are higher than any of the other precincts around southeast Queensland, and that's a reflection of demand. And the fact that we've got the land to cater for ongoing demand for many years will keep those values up. And as David said, some of the other estates have been built out, and they won't be so easy to repurpose, whereas when we're starting off afresh like this, it makes it a lot easier.